Today on Hopped Up Beer Review, we're going to be reviewing Blue Steel, a blueberry and lemon sour from Fairhope Brewing Company out of Fairhope, Alabama. Thank you for joining us. Hey there, everybody. Welcome to Hopped Up Beer Review, the show where we give you our unprofessional and somewhat biased opinion about the beer we are drinking and reviewing. We have got, hopefully, a fun one today, one I'm excited about. Before we get there, be sure to like, subscribe, and cheers that notification bell, as well as check us out on social media. The links are below in the description, as well as a link to our Discord where you can come chat up the three of us because everybody likes to chat these days. It is 1998 after all. So with that, I've got Andy in the attic and Jay. I am Ben. What are we drinking today, gentlemen?
So we're going to Fairhope, Alabama, Fairhope Brewing Company. We're going to have their Blue Steel, which is a blueberry and lemon sour. And I know Ben's been excited about this one. I've been excited to share it with you because I know you're love of sours.
Super excited.
Let's crack it. This one should be fine. It hasn't traversed far or wide, so there's no explosion.
I mean, down there, I can
crack it. Yeah.
I have to say, I am a little disappointed it's not blue. You know, I was hoping it's going to be blue.
Color,
but it does have
interesting color.
An interesting color for sure.
Yeah, it's almost green.
Yeah, kind of a yellowish, greenish color. Yeah.
Yellow and blue make green. Or it could be my shirt reflecting off. That's what I say.
I got a blue shirt. You got a yellow shirt.
What?
He's got a green shirt.
Cheers, mates.
Cheers, mates. Just drink. Wow, fun.
I don't know if that's sweet or tart or, I mean, it's like you get a little bit of both.
It's both. It's got a little zing, like an effervescent type of on the back end there. What is that? It's got to be the kind of lemon.
Yep.
Wow.
It's unique, isn't
fun.
It? Yeah.
Very unique,
it's almost like on the back, it's like a lemon, a carbonated lemon drink on the back, and
kind of like a Sprite or 7-Up or something like that. Yeah.
But just more lemon, no lime.
Just lime. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I've been wanting to share this one with you guys. In Fairhope, they've done it a few times in the last couple of years. It was just recently on draft, and they had recanned and done everything. So there's a whole new selection at my bottle shop. So I pick it up from time to time when I'm there.
Well, this one is 5.4%. It seemed like you said a limited release,
seasonal, limited.
Are we both? Are all three of us that you understand the Blue Steel reference? Jay, okay.
I do, but you best explain.
Ben doesn't. Okay. Well, how about if, and by their description, it is really, really, really ridiculously good. Blue Steel. Okay, look at the two characters on the can. And what are they doing? They're walking down a runway. Blue Steel. Have you never seen the movie Zoolander?
I haven't seen it all.
Okay, so no wonder. Yeah. So okay. So Ben Stiller is a model, and Owen Wilson is a model, and they're competitors, you know, at the front. Well, Ben Stiller's character, Zoolander, his trademark pose is called Blue Steel. But the funny thing is, if you looked at it, he does all these different poses, has different names for him. Blue Steel was the one, like the moneymaker and all, but all his poses look the same. And, you know, so he's like, like that. And
Okay.
Still. So yeah, Zoolander, Ben Stiller's character would be the blueberry.
Yeah.
And then
Owen Wilson would be the lemon.
Got it.
Because the blueberry is the prevalent one here. I mean, you as soon as you crack that thing, you smell blueberries.
I
mean, it's
absolutely.
I don't know how much they dump in there. I'd be curious, but it's a good bit of fruit into this sour.
Hansel was his name, right? Owen Wilson's character.
Yeah.
On him. Yeah.
See, now I gotta go watch the movie. Like all those there. Like, it's like one of those ones I've caught on cable, and I've watched 5 or 10 minutes of it. And
right.
It goes to commercial and I've changed it, so
it's got Will Ferrell. So
all right, what else do we know about this beer or Fairhope?
Well,
I know we've had a couple of Fairhopes.
Reviewed Fairhope twice before. Micro down in Fairhope, Alabama, founded in 2012. Go back and look at our Fairhope 51. That was the first one we did. And that was it, a pale ale?
Yeah, Fairhope 51 is a pale ale, and Take the Causeway is their IPA.
Yeah, and then Take the Causeway IPA was the second. So the Fairhope 51 gives us the most information.
About the brewery specifically.
Yes.
About the brewery.
Yeah.
Okay. They are Lower Alabama's craft brewery.
They used to be Lower Alabama's only craft brewery, and that was their slogan for a long, long time because there weren't any others. There have been one or two that have come in and tried to create some competition, but
now is Braided River considered Lower Alabama?
It is. Yeah, it's Mobile.
I just didn't, again, we had talked about it before. Where Lower Alabama technically starts, the LA.
Anything typically south of Montgomery is what a lot of people say. Some people say south of Birmingham, but
oh Lord,
however you want to look at it, I typically would say south of Montgomery. When you get to that level, I mean, there's only, I guess you could claim Red Clay's down there now out of Opelika. And there's the Big Beach Brewing down in Gulf Shores, and
I hadn't heard of that one.
Then Braided River. So
I would just consider the handle to be Lower Alabama,
and that's what a lot of people do. Is they say kind of that Panhandle area where it goes down into Mobile and the Gulf Coast. That's what a lot of people say, but just depends on who and where you are in the state. A lot of people also refer to it as LA, Lower Alabama.
So what I'm picking up here is Fairhope has picked up on what a lot of the German breweries do, where they're like, hey, Nuremberg's, best Helles lager in the world, 3 times over. Like we reviewed one recently that was like the greatest beer or the oldest brewery in this town or whatever.
Yeah. No, Fairhope's been putting that on their cans and their slogans since as long as I can recall. I mean, ever since they started canning, they've staked that claim. So
fair enough. All right. Obviously, Jay, you've had this before. You brought it to us and wanted to see what we think about it. I'll go first. I think it's a really, really good and interesting sour. I really like it. The blueberry is extremely prevalent. I mean, it's I can't remember drinking a beer before where blueberry was kind of like the main ingredient. And it really, the moment you open the can, you're smacked in the face with blueberry for me. And it follows through with the taste. You do have a little bit of the kind of the citrus, the lemony in there as well. But blueberry is, I mean, it's a blueberry beer. I think of Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory or the movie or whatever, when you got the blueberry. Yeah. So so you Veruca salt. Yeah.
Veruca wasn't the blueberry.
Right.
She turned into
No, that was the other girl. Daphne Veruca was the one with the golden goose.
The golden goose, yeah.
And she went down the thing, man.
Veruca's the one that's like, Daddy, I want it, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, I think of the big blueberry for some reason, and not the Zoolander character.
We have to juice her.
But anyway, I think it's really, really good. I'm going to go a 9 on this for a sour for me. I really like it. I think it's good. It's different.
It's got a lot of that aroma, that flavor, and it makes you pucker, and it's sweet. And I was trying to place what it reminds me of, and after a few sips, it really reminds me of Boone's Farm. It like those light wines, kind of that sweet, fruity. And so that's what I was thinking of, almost on the wine cooler.
Some Strawberry Hill, or
yeah. So it's got a fun flavor, but it reminds me less of a sour, a beer, and more of that type of high school, early high school, junior high wine feel.
Wow.
But I would drink it again. So
there's always that caveat.
I would say it's not bad. It's like, wow, I've been like going down memory lane here. Yeah, it's like, when was that? Homecoming, freshman year homecoming,
taking you way back.
9th grade.
Oh,
anyway, that said, I'm going to give this a 7.0. It's I like sours. It's just that a little too zesty for me. I don't know how to describe that, but it doesn't remind me so much of a beer, but more of that. But the flavor's good.
All right, so that leaves me standing. Yeah, this one, to me, I agree with everything that Ben said about it. As soon as you open it, that smells there. It's great. It's wonderful. This, to me, be a fantastic pool beer, beach beer. Take cooler of them. I don't know that I could drink more than 2 or 3 in a sitting, but I really like it. That's one of the reasons I wanted to share it with you guys. It's a 9 for me too. So I enjoy it, and I can see where you come from with that, Andy. But this is a beer. This is not Boone's Farm, and it's not Strawberry Hill. It's not Mad Dog 2020 or 4040.
I didn't say Mad Dog, no.
So this is not going to give you the same headache and the sweet that all of the high school girls loved. So
yeah, it's not a Bartles and James,
Oh my gosh.
Throwback to those days. Whatever happened to those guys?
Good old Zima.
They're dead. Yeah. Bartles and James.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure Bartles went first. So yeah, what was he say? And thank you for your contribution, or whatever he said. Joel Gus, rocking in the chair. Yeah.
No, I think, Jay, you hit the nail on the head. This would be a fantastic beach beer. You're out there sitting in the hot sun. Man, this is light, crisp. It's flavorful. Reminds you of high school. I mean, at least for Andy. It'd be a great.
And Fairhope's right there by the beach, so
yeah. I guess it's the lemon and blueberry combo for me. It's just a little different.
To each their own, I guess. You don't like grapefruit either, so.
True that.
I think you just don't like Zoolander. You didn't like that movie, did you? It's a Zoolander reference that knocked it down for you, wasn't it?
I'm indifferent to it. It had its moments.
I'm not a fan of it personally, so.
I haven't seen it, so I love it. So that is going to give us an 8.3 for the Blue Steel Blueberry and Lemon Sour from Fairhope Brewing Company out of Fairhope, Alabama. Jay and I really like it. For Andy, it's a time warp back to middle school, elementary.
He said freshman year in high school.
I just specifically, I remember that. Yeah, I'm coming to dance with him too.
Yeah, okay. He was trying to take advantage of those young ladies.
I was young. What do you?
Anyway, hey, I think it's an interesting one. If you like Zoolander, maybe it's one you should definitely pick up too, and just check out for that reference. I don't know.
Or if you love blueberries,
there's another reason to get it too. But definitely one from Fairhope you should grab if you see out in the wild. It is a special release, limited thing according to the can here. So yeah, grab it when you see it. Give it a shot. Let us know what you think about it. Be sure to like, subscribe, and cheers that notification bell if you have not already done so, and check us out on the social medias at the links below for Andy in the attic, who is forever 16. I mean, that hair, Jay and I are just jealous.
That would have been 14.
Whatever. Jerk store. And Jay, I have been. Cheers, mates.
Cheers, mates.
Cheers, mates.